I'm here at the BCAM conference in Church House in Westminster, which is fab, with Dr Victoria Dobbie, who I was talking with in Scotland last week, which is fab. You invited me to an event at your clinic. And we've snuck off from the main conference to just have a quick chat about something which we didn't really get the time to talk about at your event, which was about women having treatment and not sharing it, or why they're reluctant to share. Because they are generally very reluctant to share, aren't they?
Yes, and I think one of the issues is that they think they're going to be judged by other people, whether that's their friends or their family.
Yes. And so, and that judgment carries the sort of stigma of vanity and that you're doing this for frivolous reasons.
Yes, and I certainly don't see that in the ladies that I look after. It's very much about pride. It's taking pride in their appearance and investing some time in themselves. And it's very personal, so if they want to keep it to themselves, then absolutely fine. But there's a lot of people having treatments. There
are, aren't there? And we also touched on the fact that, I was talking about this in another video the other week, that when I talk about doing a lot of exercise or following a particular healthy eating regime, everyone's thrilled. I get a lot of praise for that. And yet if I talk too much about Tweakments, it's like, oh, you must hate yourself because you're doing all this stuff to your face. You must have real problems accepting your aging face, which maybe I do, but that's not my main motivation for treatment, that I don't accept it. But why can't they see the fact that I'm looking after my looks as a positive when they praise me for looking after the rest of me?
Yes, and I think those of us, when we have treatments, we really know how we've benefited confidence-wise from actually looking after the way that we look and the way that we age. And, you know, it makes aging much easier and more hopeful.
And are you finding you've got more women who are professionally active later in life? Does the looks element play into that at all?
Absolutely, because the last thing you want is to be looking too tired and too worn out, because then you won't get offered those opportunities.
Yeah.
So it's really important to understand that this actually is a really important way of the way that you portray yourself to the world.
Yeah, actually I had somebody come back to me on Instagram after that other video I put up, saying, yeah, she worked in a very young industry with mainly male colleagues, and she had just decided she needed to look sharper, that she wasn't the butt of their jokes for being so old. I mean, I sort of, my blood boiled on her behalf, but you know, she had decided she would tackle it with Tweakments, and it was working a treat because she looked a lot sharper. They perceived her as more dynamic, and nothing had changed about her ability. It was just the way she presented herself.
Yes, and it's just a sort of fact of the world, and it's something that is actually starting to affect men, and they're realising.
Very true.
And they're coming in larger numbers for treatments as well.
Okay, and what kind of treatments do they go for?
Well, really very similar. They don't want to look so tired. They don't want to look so worn out. So they don't want to look as if they're losing their hair so far back.
True.
So
that's all of that. Wow.
Yeah.
So you've got your hands full.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for your time. I think we've got to scamper back to the main agenda now, but thank you, Dr Victoria.
Thank you, Alex.